How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Sigma's Gamers, and today Nintendo has made confirmation that The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, or also the Breath of the Wild sequel, or the sequel to Breath of the Wild, however you want to say it, has now been officially delayed till spring 2023. And so yeah, without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into this, shall we? So it starts off saying that the sequel to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild has been delayed to spring 2023. We got a tiny little piece of new footage in Return, which is like, which you guys can actually play right here, but I'm not going to play right now due to copyright reasons. And so then it continues saying that series producer Ijai Aonuma announced that and apologized for the delay in a video below. And of course, like I said before, saying that, and in quotes, in order to make the game's experience something special, the entire development team is continuing to work diligently on this game, so please wait a while longer. And so therefore, but however, no specific reason was given for the delay. And then it continues describing a little about the game amid to the announcements by saying that, in quotes, as previously announced, the adventure in the sequel will take place not just in the ground as in the previous game, but also in the skies above. However, the expanded world goes beyond that. Wow. Yeah, I gotta say. And there will be even a wider variety of features that you can enjoy, including new encounters and new gameplay elements. Most of what was backed by footage we had seen before, but one extra bit of footage has been added, showing a closer look at the new tattooed Link we have previously glimpsed and what seems to be a corrupted or broken version of the Master Sword. So yep, as you can see right here, that's actually Link showing his kind of corrupt hand that we kind of saw in the trailers, like the previous two trailers, like back in 2019 and 2020 E1 whenever during the E3 showings, and I gotta say it looks a little bit sort of demonic with seeing those nails right here, and then also him and about to grab the hilt of the Master Sword, and then once he actually pulled that out, I think I'll show you. So yeah, look right here. It looks like the Master Sword has been broken once again, but in a more severe way than we saw in the original Breath of the Wild. For those who saw the flashbacks and seen it being completely damaged and actually put it back in its pedestal and let it sit there for a century, and once Link has regained his powers and memories, and actually also got a certain amount of hearts that are required to actually pull the Master Sword out. And it looks like it came back to its original state, but now for some odd reason, and basically what we probably saw in the trailers with Ganondorf actually, this mummified Ganondorf actually coming back to life, and Link's hand getting corrupted and all that jazz. I don't know, I guess having a lot of theories running in my head right now, but cannot I really express them right now. But for those who want to see better, more thought out theories, then you should definitely check out videos that are made by HMK, and also shout out to him because he's also really good at making theories based on the Legend of Zelda and Kingdom Hearts series and what we can expect from the future of the series for both of those IPs and all that good jazz. So yeah, definitely go check out HMK and because I'm sure he's gonna have a lot of Wild or Breath of the Wild theories. I like good jazz, but right now I'm kind of rambling a little bit because this is actually really interesting at the same time, and also kind of seeing the hand right here in the Master Sword, its current state, and now it looks kind of like a little bluish color on the hilt right there, but it still has its trademark purple. Well, and yeah, just pretty bizarre. But hey, all I can say is just even though this is gonna be a long wait due to the fact that now I'm just gotta wait a whole other year for this game to come out, I'm still pretty excited seeing what's gonna happen, and maybe we'll probably get even more of a glimpse in the hopefully sometime around E3 this year. And well, right now I'm kind of rambling too much. Saying I'm sure he said, "Hey Ward, yeah, I get you're rambling too much. Just get over don't break down this article and all that good jazz." And hey, that's what I'm gonna do. So the sequel to Breath of the Wild, which still doesn't have an official name, was first announced in 2019 and was made because the team for the original game had too many ideas for the DLC. We got the original 2022 release window last year alongside the first gameplay. Nintendo patents have since given us more of a sense of the new mechanics that may introduce, and which you can actually do right here. So given that it's a sequel to what we had previously rated as the best game of all time, it is no surprise that Nintendo may want to hold it back and get it exactly right. And after all, the original game was delayed too, and which was actually explained back in 2017, Once Upon a Time, and so yeah, then it ends with every time we make a Zelda, we want to make something new. It's hard to gauge how long that's going to take, and it's also hard to gauge at what point whatever we consider to be new is done. A lot of times, what we try to tackle takes a lot longer than anticipated. So that's why many times in the development struggle there is a delay. And so yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. And I gotta say, it's kind of unfortunate that that this game got delayed, once again. And well, I think that could actually be the first time it got delayed, but you can correct me if you like. But hey, as this old saying by Shigeru Miyamoto once said, a delayed game is good, but a rush game is forever bad. But I can't even say for verbatim, but I'm sure most of y'all who know the guy who's also like the father of Mario and all the good jazz, as really good stuff, and hopefully, and I definitely cannot wait to see what's gonna unfold in the future as we transition to E3 and get closer to release, and hopefully I'm actually cannot wait to cover news on this upcoming game, like this upcoming sequel, which is actually we all know that's going to be much darker than Majora's Mask. And so yeah, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. If you found it to be helpful and informative, then be sure to drop a like as always, because it does help the channel out a lot. And subscribe for more of the latest news on the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel. Hit the bell to be notified when my next video is going to drop. And if you got your own thoughts and opinions based on the recent news of the Breath of the Wild sequel getting delayed to spring 2023, then go ahead and solve the comment section below, get a discussion going, because I would like to see your thoughts on this. And thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you all in the next one.